Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here, and today guys, another video. Today guys, review of the Umbrella Academy Season 2, which I did do a review for Season 1. I'll put a little iCard link in the description for that, but this review will contain spoilers, and, I absolutely love the first season of Umbrella Academy, and, this literally just came out, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, so, this is kind of fresh, but this will contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, please go watch it, especially if you enjoy the first season. I would even say that the second season is just as good, if not better than the first season, and pretty much the whole second season revolves around the fact that, whenever Five time traveled to, escape the apocalypse with his siblings at the end of the first season, he screws with the calculation, and his siblings are time traveled back to this one alley across like multiple years in the early half of the 1960s, and that's honestly a really cool time period. I do enjoy movies that are kind of in the the 60s. I don't know, it's just really interesting. Like I thought it was interesting, when Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark took place in like 68 or 9 or something like that. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to me, but it's kind of interesting to see where these characters go, when they're not together. Like, Klaus literally becomes a cult leader, which is absolutely hilarious. But, then they try to have to, piece it together. Five's got to, fix his mistake and whatnot. And it turns out there's another doomsday coming. This time it's nuclear war because, somehow Kennedy survives and declares war on Russia. And let's just say some nukes start falling on both sides. And there's one part where Five first, gets back there and he sees all his siblings fighting together, which, let me just say, that's absolutely awesome. I wish we had a lot more of that. There's that scene, and then the scene at the very end on the farm where they're really fighting together, and, whenever they are, it's so enjoyable, especially on that farm scene with all the agents showing up, but that was kind of anticlimactic a little bit. I thought it was going to be like a bigger battle or whatnot, but that was still really cool, and that's what I've been needing from the show, to be honest, like a huge climactic battle like that. But they are all separated by different years, so they kind of all go on and do their own little thing. Like Luther becomes a bodyguard for I think Jack Kirby, which was the guy that shot Lee Harvey Oswald. He's kind of like a mob boss or whatnot, and he even fights in the ring or whatnot. And then you got somebody like Allison, which found love, and she's fighting for civil rights and whatnot, which I did like how they kind of tied that in, to be honest. There's some cool stuff they do with that, but and then you got like Diego. He's in a lunatic asylum where he meets his love interest during the season, which is Lila, which the whole twist of her being one of the kids born on the same day as the rest of the Umbrella Academy, so she has powers, and her powers that she can copy other people's powers. That kind of came out of nowhere, I guess, but I mean, it was alright. I mean, I do like, whenever they actually, turn her over or whatnot, and, there's a bunch of, like, like, really shocking stuff that happens in the season, like, whenever they're trying to convince Lila in the barn, and then the handler just comes in and just absolutely guns them all down. I was like, holy crap, but, and also, I hate that Elliot died. I actually loved his character. And one thing I didn't mention in the first review is that both seasons have absolutely phenomenal soundtrack, like awesome soundtrack. I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but and when the handler shoots, all of them, if I think back to whenever he had a conversation with his dad, which somehow is connected with the assassination plot of Kennedy, because, without the assassination plot, then, also, Vanya's also the cause of, that doomsday or whatever, because, she has an explosion in the FBI building, because, they think she's a sleeper KGB or whatever it's called agent. And, the president speeds off before, Lee Harvey can shoot him or whatnot. So, he survives and he thinks Russia did it. So then, he declares war and nukes start falling. So it's always Vanya's fault, apparently. But, I even forgot what I was talking about. But, so the doomsday and whatnot. And also, let me just say, the commission in this movie, or I mean, not this movie, but the show, I really like how they evolved the commission. Like, I love AJ, even though, I think he's dead now. Yeah, well, I mean, he did get eaten, but, the way the handler, hires Five to kill off the boar, and it's kind of a dirty deal, just so, she gets what she wants, but then she kind of, deals him a bad hand or whatnot. But you know, there's that whole subplot, you know, with Five going to see his older self back before he time travels to the past during the first season, whenever he's trying to assassinate Kennedy or whatnot. That's a fun fight, you know, with both of them experiencing paradoxical psychosis or whatnot. But and also AJ, you know, I actually am kind of sad he you know, he got killed or whatnot, because that's honestly such a cool design, you know, a smoking goldfish. But I don't know. There's just a bunch of cool stuff in this season though, and also I cannot believe Herb. I absolutely love Herb. Herb is the best. Like, especially now that he's the person that runs the commission now. It seems like the commission might actually not even be that you know, like the bad organization now, like, you know, the main bad guys thing or whatnot. It might actually, you know, go to help the Umbrella Academy, which is kind of cool. Because, you know, Herb's like, yeah, there's plenty of suitcases to pick. I absolutely love that. But and, you know, they leave a lot of stuff open-ended for a third season, which heard might be the last season, unfortunately. But, you know, they do kind of wrap up stuff like Ben's whole subplot, you know, he finally moves on to the light, you know, to save Bonnie and save the world or whatnot. And, you know, we find out that, you know, he didn't go into the light, but it wasn't because of Klaus. It's because, you know, he was afraid to, and, you know, that was his one moment or whatnot, which, you know, that's a really nice way to wrap up his story. But and also, you know, him and Klaus's dynamic during this season was even better than the first season, to be honest. And I'm honestly really intrigued about, you know, the horrible accident, you know, that ended up killing him. Like, I honestly really want to see that, but I have a feeling we're not going to be able to see that before the show ends, unfortunately. But, and also the whole thing about Renegal Hargreaves being an alien, like, what the hell? I guess that explains why he's so emotionally detached and, you know, just doesn't care about his kids or whatnot. But that was just kind of came out of nowhere for me, and I'm interested to see what they, you know, they go with that. But, yeah, so overall, though, this season is absolutely fantastic. And also, let's talk about that ending real quick. You know, they go back to the 2019 after, because apparently they stopped the apocalypse that happened on April 1st or whatnot. And, you know, the Umbrella Academy isn't a thing in the future. It's the Sparrow Academy, and Ben's the leader of it because apparently he's still alive. And, you know, Renegal Hargreaves doesn't even know who the Umbrella Academy is. So, looks like they splintered into an alternate reality. So, I'm really interested to see where the third season, they're probably going to go back to 1963 and try to fix it or whatnot, kind of like a Back to the Future situation, which sounds, and I'm kind of wanting to steer away from the, you know, trying to stop the apocalypse thing, because kind of like we're done with that now, and I feel like it's just going to be like trying to fix the timeline or whatnot, which could be really cool. But hopefully, you know, we will get a third season, and if it's the last one, at least, you know, it'll be hopefully a good one. If not, you know, I feel like they could probably get off, you know, a few more seasons, but, you know, not drag it out or whatnot. But anyway, guys, I probably give Umbrella Academy Season 2 probably a 9.2 out of 10. Like, I rated the first one a 9.0 out of 10. And, you know, this one was just a slight bit better. I love the whole Kennedy, you know, plot in it or whatnot. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below about Umbrella Academy Season 2. Did you like it better or worse than the first season? Check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.